Hey guys, what's up? Eli Dangerfield here and welcome back to another exciting YouTube video. In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to go from scratch to having something like this. What we've created here is a candle brand from scratch using AI and some simple tools and technology. I'm going to show you exactly how to go from having no idea what to even call your candle business to having something like this made thanks to AI by the end of this video. So stay tuned, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more. And I'm going to show you exactly step by step how to create a candle business from scratch, how to name it, how to define the product, the target market, create these amazing graphics and visuals, create the product descriptions, every single thing that you need to have an amazing brand that resonates with your target market and ultimately makes you money. So let's jump straight into it. I'm going to see you over in my computer and we'll get straight to work. Cheers. Okay guys, we're over here now on my laptop and the first thing we're going to look at is understanding your product. So again, we're starting a candle business. So what candles are we going to sell? Now just to show you why candles are such a crazy big business, there's one candle company alone called Glass House Fragrances. If you guys live in Australia, you've definitely seen these in shops like David Jones and Myer. If you actually go and look at how much money they're making, they are making a staggering amount of money. A few years back, they reported making over $50 million in revenue, and the CEO magazine report predicts that they will reach around $4 billion. Let's jump straight into it. There's a lot of money to be made with candles. So what we're going to do is try and find a type of candle that resonates with us and looks good so we can then look at the demand and assess if there is demand, right? So after doing some research on Pinterest, which I like to do if I'm going to get into a new market, because you can see all of the different aesthetics and images and look at what people are typically resonating with, and we can find something that stands out. Now for me, I went and typed in aesthetic candle on Pinterest and I found this image here, which looks really, really nice. It's an all black kind of premium branded candle right here. So I actually clicked on the image and then I found that there was an Amazon listing for this as well. Now that listing, if I open it up, indicates that there's actually a high amount of demand. You can see there's over 7,000 ratings over here of 4.2 out of 5 stars, which indicates that most people are happy with the product. They've sold thousands and thousands and thousands of units, and there's demand. In fact, so much demand that they've sold out on the Amazon listing. Now, I actually went and found this brand's website, which is craftandkin.co, and you can see they've got a bunch of different kind of scents and flavors here for their candles. And again, they're branded as scented candles for men. They look luxury, they look high end, but they don't have a luxury price tag. They're only $18.99, whereas candles from Glass House, they're on the more premium end. So what I'd be wanting to do for this example is take this kind of branding, this black, clean, scented candle branding, and combine it alongside the Glass House branding and the higher end price point, right? So that takes us back over here. So once we've kind of understood our product, I want to do these black elite kind of premium candles. We then need to define our target market. I think we're going to target men and women. I don't think it just has to be for men just because it's black. I think men and women will both love this all black aesthetic. And we're going to be targeting people who've got a little bit of disposable income. Hence they're going out there and spending, premium money on candles, much like Glass House Fragrances. And likely the people buying these candles as well have nice spaces. They've got a nice home. They've got a nice office space, kitchen, whatever it may be, where they want to be able to display these candles as well, right? Another cool thing we can do to help define the target market is go over and use AI. We're going to be using Chat GPT. If you guys haven't heard about it by now, you're probably living under a rock. So go and learn and get clued up to Chat GPT, as this AI makes everything a lot simpler. What we can do is we can actually take this here and we can put this, we can just literally take all of this information here on the product page. We can paste it into Chat GPT down here. We can take some information from this too. Down here, we can take this information and we can put it under here. And what we'll do is we'll provide AI with a prompt and some input to be able to give us what we want in return. So I'm going to type in down here, I'm going to type in, I want a target customer persona profile written for our premium all black scented candles. Create the target buyer persona for our brand to be named yet to target. All right, then we'll just simply input this and see what it comes back at. So as you can see, AI is immediately giving us this target customer persona down here. It's giving us some information about the demographics. It's giving us some geographic location, some psychographics, some lifestyle information, shopping behavior, and then we can basically say, create a male and a female buyer persona so we can understand who we are targeting. We don't just want to appeal to one gender only. Now we can actually ask AI to then adjust once it's completed the first output. So I'm going to ask it to create a male and a female version and just click send down here. So we've got a male buyer persona now, and we're getting all of that same information back. We're getting demographic information, geographic information, psychographics, lifestyle, shopping behavior, and then we're getting on the other side the female buyer persona here as well, right? Now with all of this in mind, we can actually go down here and add it to our Google document down here. We'll just talk about, target market, throw that down here, paste it into the Google Doc. That way we can reference this later when we're creating advertisements and building the brand, okay? Because once we understand what we're selling, who we're selling it to, then we can understand the rest of the puzzle, right? So we'll go down here, just format this document a little bit better, all right? So we've got all this information down here now, all right? We've got an understanding of who we're going to target. The next thing we're going to do is find a supplier and determine the pricing. So if we do want these black soy scented candles, right? We want soy wax, black scented candles. All we need to do is go over to Alibaba.com, which is a site that allows you to find suppliers and manufacturers overseas. And you can go ahead and type in soy scented candle. Now what you can do is you can actually find suppliers. And what you want to do is you want to work with businesses that have trade assurance, meaning that you're protected as a buyer. You also want to work with a verified supplier or above, and you want to work with suppliers that have good communication and response time. You also want to work with suppliers that have high ratings, so you want to make sure that they're at least a 4, and then you can assess them based on communication, whether or not they're actually viable to use for your business. The next thing you want to do is simply go through and check what type of suppliers you're going to look for. You're going to look for one that's been around for a longer period of time. You want verified. You also want to check the reviews down here, and you want to obviously make sure you get in contact with these suppliers before you send them money and ask if they can actually cater to your needs. So what we're doing right now is we're just trying to assess what kind of rough price we can get these candles done for, okay? So if we look at the inspiration product over here, we've got this black box, and then we've got this glass jar that looks like it's been smoked or painted black. And so we could look for either a all black glass jar, or we could look for like a black plastic or another kind of material. So what we'll do is go back to Alibaba, and I'll look for a black candle set that looks good to me. All right, I like this one right there. I've just found pretty much what I want. Now we can work with this. So for example, we can see that this supplier, Hebei Huming Lei Limited Company, they've been around for 12 years. They're verified. They've got lots of business that they've done. They've got 5 out of 5 reviews. So this looks like a promising listing. So we can open this up in a new tab. We'll command click. We can then start an order request and contact the supplier, do whatever we want to do. And we can even see there's a video here that shows off the product. Now, with the right branding and stickers on this product, that would look really, really good, right? Looks really, really nice. I like that a lot. Nice little lid. They've got a nice box. They allow you to put in like the actual extra, ingredients into the candle as well. So that's pretty cool. And you can see that if we're going to start our order off by ordering, say, 500 units, we can get them for $2.80. Now, I reckon we could sell premium candles for similar prices to Glasshouse. So if we go down here and we look at this, we look at their candles, we can see, for example, we'll open these up. Arabian Nights is 55 Australian dollars for just 380 gram candle. We've got about 47, so 50 bucks Australian. Call it $30 US, right? So you're getting like a 10x on your money from these candles over here, right? So you can see that the cost is going to be only a few dollars, and you'll be able to sell it for, say, $30, $40, $50. So that ticks the box for me. So I'm happy to proceed with something like this. So what we're going to go ahead and do now is actually start working on the next stage of this business, which is developing the brand name. So if you guys don't yet have a brand name for your business and you want to be able to use AI to help you do so, here's a very simple way on what we can do. Okay, so what we can do is we can take that target market information up here, and we will go back to AI, and we're going to create a new chat, and we're going to say, I want brand names for my candle business. We are a premium seller of candles. We do all black luxury candles for people's homes and living spaces to add a refined ambience to them. Here is some information about our target market. Please give me 20 brand name suggestions for our candle business. Just like that, now AI is actually going to go through, understand who we are, what we're selling to, who we're selling it to, these target customer personas, and therefore it's going to create some brand name suggestions that the AI feels will resonate with these people, right? Now, some of these brand names are going to be really bad, let's just be honest, but it's a good foundation to work from, because oftentimes the most annoying thing when coming up with a brand name is just getting pen to paper and actually figuring out those first initial ideas. So if we go down here, we can start seeing the kind of words they use: candles, scents, luxe, home, aromas, fragrances, essence, aromatics, right? And what we want to do is we want to look at the list and try and combine some words. Like for example, we could do refined aromatics, could be a potential brand name. Midnight Mystique, that kind of sounds good because it's an all black candle brand. Twilight, I think things that convey dark or premium or nighttime are kind of cool. Black Haven. So I've simply just asked the AI right now to give me some more names themed around nighttime and that kind of vibe. So now we've got some other suggestions to start working through as well. Oh, this looks good. Night Whisper. What about, how does the brand name Night Whispers work for our candle brand? What about Midnight Whispers? Okay, so now what we've asked AI is that brand name a good one with respect to the target audience that we've predetermined? So what it's now going to say is if it's a good name or not, and it'll give us reasons why it makes sense. You know, atmospheric and evocative, luxury and elegance, unique and memorable, emotional connection, versatility for the scent names, and marketing potential. What about the name Midnight Whispers? Conveys mystery and luxury, which is exactly what we're trying to go for with this premium kind of brand. Enhances nighttime, emotional and sensory appeal, like whisper is like a sensory word. Midnight is dark and moody. It's versatile. Just like that, within 30 seconds, I've now got a potential brand name. Let's go with Midnight Whispers, okay? So we're going to go back to our document here and type in brand information, brand name, Midnight Whispers. Product, all black packaging, soy wax scented candle with a black box packaging around the black candle. Brand vibe, high end and premium, luxury. So now that we've got kind of the brand name and we've got a bit more about our business and product and target market just in a few seconds using AI, we can then actually determine the product name and the description using AI. So when it comes to making a candle business, we need to think what type of flavors or scents are we actually going to have for our candle. So what we can do is we can actually go and try and determine what type of scents we want. So for example here, we look at this one. This is a limited edition. It's got a smoldering woods and cinnamon scent. We can go down here and look at the actual scent, the top notes, the middle notes, and the base notes. Now, if you are starting a candle business, I would advise you to actually go out there and buy some candles and figure out what scents you do like and which ones that you want to sell. For example, right now, I'm going to simply say, let's emulate and model this fragrance. So we're going to take this and say, like, we're going to create a product like this that's premium and high end. So we're going to take the scents from that candle and we're going to go down to our product information, product, candle scent description, paste that in there. We'll go back actually, I might even pull some more information from this. I'll take that, put that in here, description. There we go. So now we've got a kind of overview of how our product and our candle is going to smell, the kind of brand vibe, the brand name, and who we're going to sell it to, right? So with all of this information, we can actually leverage this to make AI do a lot of the work from here too. What we can do is go down and create a product name and description using AI. So we're going to take all of this that we've just made, all of that information, go back to AI, start a new chat, and then say, for my brand, my candle brand, Midnight Whispers, I need to determine a product name for my candle. I want it to be like the brand Glass House Candles and how they name their products in that style. Here is some information on our product, brand, and target market. Please give me 20 candle name ideas for this particular product and its respective scent. Then we're going to paste all that information in, click go, and then see what it provides us in return. So as you can see, based on the detailed brand and target market information that we've provided, here are 20 candle names that aligned with the luxurious, sophisticated vibe of the brand and actually is tailored to those refined tastes of our target customers that we determined earlier, which is James and Olivia. So we've got a few different suggestions down here. Just like that, we've got 20 potential product names, right? Ebony Embrace, Twilight Reverie, Nocturnal Elegance, Sable Serenity. And now if this is too many choices, let's go refine that list down to what names you think would best resonate with our target customer. Give me the top 5 in order from best to the 5th and why, with reasoning. This way, you don't even have to make any critical thinking decisions. You can let AI do it for you based on all of the information that it has, right? So it thinks that Ebony Embrace is the best one for the candle, and it explains why. Then Midnight Opulence is another one, but I don't think I want to use the word midnight again because it's already in the brand name. Something Secrets, that kind of sounds good and mysterious. Sandalwood, it also indicates the scent. Ebony Embrace. Gothic Grace is too gothic-y. We want that kind of refined. Let's see what other ones we've got in here. All right, I've had an idea. I'm thinking something along the lines of like Sandalwood Secrets. Say, what about, or Sandalwood Sunrise, which is better? Now we're asking questions about what it thinks a better brand name would be. Okay, it thinks that Sandalwood Secrets is more relevant and on brand. So we'll take that and run. So now our product is going to be called Sandalwood Secrets. And we're going to add that down here. Product's main product title, Sandalwood Secrets Premium Scented Soy Candle. That's going to be our product title. And there's our description. Now that we've got our brand name, our target customer, and our product title, and what we're going to be selling, and the candle description, we're then going to be able to write a nice, well-put description for this product as well. Now, what we can do is we can go and find a brand that has a really nice, compelling product description, and we can understand the framework behind it and try and create a very similar product description as well. It's interesting. We can do some research. We can go over here and look at different candle brands and how they portray the notes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this over here. I'm going to go to AI and I'm going to say, now write me a product description for this Sandalwood Secrets candle. Kind of like this theme and style. So now AI is going to give us a product description in that kind of style for our candle Sandalwood Secrets from our brand, Midnight Whispers. How can that be improved as a e-commerce product description for our candle product? Look at that. So now we're asking how to improve this first iteration. So now it's giving us a revision. So it's actually refining itself for us, right? Boom, look at this. It's now actually improving the product description in real time for us without us having to understand anything about copywriting realistically. Obviously, you want to understand why certain things are being said and how you can improve them. But for now, this is a really good foundation. Look at that. So now we've got this product description. Then we can say, give me 5 benefit bullet points for the product page on our Midnight Whispers website. So now what we can do is get little like graphics and bullet points, and this is going to ultimately help us when it comes to building our brand, our social media content, the website, the product page, and actually build a compelling website where people are happy to pay money for our products. So we can talk about how we've got a luxurious aroma, extended burn time, eco-friendly and sustainable business, elegant all black design, perfect for gift giving, and it's also mood enhancing. So we can have little graphics and icons with this, and we can also put it on the packaging of our product as well. So we can take our main product description, copy that, put it in here. Then we can take the product benefit points, go ahead and pull that from the AI here as well, just like that. Boom. We'll put them as benefit points too. I'll highlight them, Shift 8. There we go. We've got dot points. This will come in handy when we're actually building the website, but for now, this is fantastic. So now we've got a brand name, we've got a product title, we've got an understanding of our target market, we understand the kind of cost and the retail price of these candles, and now we're going to continue progressing down our little to-do list for this video. So the next thing we want to do is create a logo design using image editing tools and AI. So for example, now we've got a business name and everything, we need the visual brand identity to go along with it because the branding is important. That's one of the reasons why Glasshouse Fragrances has become such a household brand name and why they're widely recognized as being one of the top candle businesses in the game, right? It's all about the branding. They've got this consistent kind of box style with the variables being the colors and the actual brand names, right? You can see there's these creative little mock-ups here, which I think are really cool. So what we need to do is figure out a logo and visual identity for our brand that will kind of put us on the same level as Glasshouse Fragrances as well. Because if we want to be kind of chosen when we're up on the shelf next to Glasshouse, we need to have a superior visual identity, or at least one that makes sense and matches. Now, Glasshouse, they've definitely not gone for that like super dark kind of moody vibe. They're a more upbeat and more feminine aligned brand, I would say. Whereas we're going to go for a more like kind of sleek, unisex, dark vibe, just like this over here. So as you can see, what we're going to do is we're going to start using AI to kind of create some logo concepts, and we'll go from there. So the first thing we want to do is try and create a cool icon like Glasshouse. You see how Glasshouse has this typographic icon? We can actually try and get something like that with our brand as well. Now with our brand, now it's called Midnight Whispers. We've got an M and a W that we can work with, M and W. So let's see what AI thinks we could do. I'm going to go over to Discord, and on Discord, you can actually use Midjourney, which is an image AI, right? I'm going to go in here and go Imagine. Midjourney is fantastic for creating mock-ups and things like this as well. I'm going to go typographical logo minimalistic premium for the initials MW. This is a candle brand. And then I'm going to go AR11, which will give us an aspect ratio of a square, and we'll try and do this. Now we're going to see what it gives us. So as you can see in real time, Midjourney on Discord is actually creating this rendered image of how our logo could look. And then we can use this as inspiration and then actually create a final product based on this as well. So again, nothing's going to be perfect right out of the box with AI. But again, the best thing is it's a foundation and it's something for you to work from. So just like that, the AI has created a few of these kind of variables here as logos. So I don't really like any of these. So what we could do is try and do it again. And I might actually use Chat GPT's new image generation tool as well while we wait. So I'm going to take the same prompt, go back to Chat GPT over here, create a new chat, and then say, give me an image of, and then paste it in there. Now let's see what it comes back with here too. So we can kind of compare the different AIs. Creating the images. So I tried to improve this logo by saying make it more sleek and more luxurious, but it didn't really do anything that good for us. So for this one, we might not use some kind of letter or typographical logo. What I might do is just use like a symbol, something that represents midnight and whisper or candle. So if AI doesn't give you anything that you want for your actual candle logos or anything like that, what we're going to go ahead and do is just simply go and pull a font and then use the font to be able to create our logo. Just for an example here, I'm going to go over to a website called creativemarket.com. You can access a whole bunch of different graphics, templates, fonts, everything like that. So for the example purposes of this video, I'm going to go into the font section and I'm going to find a modern font and I'm going to simply type in what I want down here and find a font file. So right now I'm going to go Midnight Whispers. Again, that's our brand name. So we're going to go and just simply scroll and find a logo that we think best represents our brand Midnight Whispers as a candle brand, keeping in mind that we want to have that high-end perceived value, right? So what I'm looking for is I'm looking for a font that's got kind of sleek, easy to read, yet refined kind of proportions to it. Remember, if we're looking at their kind of competitors, they use nice font like that. I think we could use something like Gotham as a font. I might actually play with that and a couple other fonts that I have. So for making a logo, I typically use programs like After Effects or Photoshop or Illustrator. I'm just going to use After Effects as it's the one that I'm weirdly enough most proficient in. So I'm just going to make a new composition. I'm going to go use the text tool and type in Midnight Whispers. Then I'm going to go to the characters panel. We've got Montserrat here, which is a nice font. Oh, even that looks nice as a like a font for a logo. If I pull that up in here, you can change the spacing of the letters as well. Typically luxury brands have kind of a little bit of spacing between them on the logos. I think that looks fantastic. Just like that, we have a logo. I'm going to adjust the composition sizing, drag this up to fit the composition, and then we can add a little trademark thing to it, make it look legit. Just for examples here. If you guys have any questions about anything, feel free to drop a comment down below. So just like that, we've got Midnight Whispers is our brand name. Midnight Whispers, all right, cool. And our product is called Sandalwood Secrets. So just like that, we've got a logo. Now we can actually go and add a bit of beef to that logo. Otherwise, if it's nice like that, we'll just keep it like that. I might try and play with it though. Let's have a look. If I go Montserrat bold, center that, adjust this. I like the thinner one. I think it's more elegant. So what I'll do is I'll actually export this as the logo, and then we can use that in creating our mock-ups and branding and other images as well. So I'm going to go just get this ready to go, and we can export it in black and also white, which will help us out. So all I'm going to do is create a new adjustment layer with a fill, and I'll make a dark version, and I'll export that, and then I'll do the same thing with a white version too. There you go. So as you guys can see, we've now got our logo, Midnight Whispers. And now all we need to do next on our to-do list is go out there and create a website and everything, and obviously build out the product and the brand and the images, and do a lot of that stuff. But I'm not going to cover that in this video. Again, if you guys want me to build a full website as an example for this business and show you how that looks and how you can do it very streamlined, make sure you leave a comment down below and let me know that you want to see the website video. Otherwise, I'll let you guys figure that out for yourself. But I got a lot of cool tips and tricks that I'd love to share with you guys, especially using AI and generative image technology too. And yeah, next thing we can do is look at doing product images and lifestyle images using AI. So again, if we've got these black beautiful candles with boxes, as you can see that we were going to build out before, one cool thing that we can quickly do just to see how our brand would look is just take this image and download it. Okay, so we're going to download the image, and then I'm going to show you something cool. So now that I've got the image downloaded, I've actually headed over to a website called Nightmare AI Image Upscaler. Okay, you can go there, replicate.com/nightmareai/real-ESRGAN. Okay, then what you can do is you can actually upload your file into this, right? And then you can upscale it using AI, so you can get a higher quality version of this photo for editing purposes. I'm just going to scale it up by a factor of 3 and click run. Then what's going to happen is AI is going to generate an upscaled version of this image for me to edit, okay? See, just like that, it's given me a higher resolution version, and you can see it's actually done a good job. Look at that. If you scroll back and forth, boom, that is an absolute gold nugget for this stuff, okay? So what we're gonna do now is click download, and now we've got a high resolution image that we can play with, okay? What we can do as well, I usually use After Effects for this, but you could use something like Photoshop. I'm just not very good at Photoshop myself, as I've never really used it. However, I do all my own stuff on After Effects. So we'll go in here. I've now got it open, and what we can do is we can probably use this lasso tool, and I can highlight the logos on here. Maybe I'll just do this one. Say remove text. Okay, that worked a lot better, okay? We've determined now that less is more in Photoshop generative fill. Now what I'm gonna do is do the same thing over here on the candle. I'm gonna highlight this with the lasso, click generative fill, remove text. That's going to give us a blank slate for us to work with in terms of designing our own packaging down here too. We can actually use this to then send this to the supplier and say, hey, this is what we want to create with our candle brand. You've obviously got the candles and the packaging ready to go. We just want to replace your logo and your text with our logo and text, and then ask all the questions about lead time, minimum order quantity, cost per unit, shipping, freight, all the other information that you need. For now, look at that, just like that, done. We've now got this image. What we could even do is say, highlight the gold here, and then say remove the gold text, and see if we can just get a blank black bow there as well for the gift wrapping. It's pretty good. So as an example there, you can just simply do it like that, right? Now we've got another little bit that we'll get rid of here too, so I'm just simply going to highlight that, and then again say remove gold text. And just like that, guys, we should be able to have a very clean all black mock-up of our candle and potential packaging. And we can then start adding to that to create our product design, which we can then send to a supplier and get a quote on it, and then actually have these products made in reality and shipped to us or a third-party fulfillment center. So just like that, boom, look, easy as that. So I'm going to go over here and I'm happy with this. So now I'm going to export this, and then I'll place our logo on it and see how it looks. So now I'm back in After Effects and I've just gone ahead and exported this image. I'm going to import it down here. We've now got a high resolution image of this candle mock-up. We can then take our logo that we made before, place it in here, and then see how it looks, just as an indication. So we could put it on just the product itself here, or what we could do is create a further black fabric label, and we'll make a new solid in After Effects, and I'll just make a quick mask. We can make a label and have this on the label. See how it actually stands out? And then what we can do is look at the competitors again. So they've got the actual Fireside scent name, they've got the brand name, then they've got the scent, and then they've got where it's made, or the brand's location, or wherever it's coming from. So if we're an Australian business, we might say Australia on our label. We'll put that. We'll put our brand name smaller. Put this in smaller font as well. Down here on the label. Then what we can go ahead and do is put the scent name, which is Sandalwood Secrets. Make that bigger on the label. Now again, this isn't a perfect exact replica of how our packaging and everything's going to look, but this is the first step, which is getting something that the supplier will understand and be able to create a refined version for you as well. This is the fastest, most efficient path of getting to market, in my opinion and my experience. So we'll chuck that in there like that. The next thing we might want to do is have the scent. So I'm going to explain the scent down here. We'll go back to our document and talk about the scent. Okay, so we'll just basically talk about these different notes, okay? So I'll take this, cinnamon, orris, sandalwood. Yeah, so we'll just take that, pull that back into our document there. Done. Just like that, we've now got like a rough candle kind of label. Easy as that. Now we can put that on this box as well, right? So you can see back over here on the competitors, they've got the logo, bigger logo, then they've got some information about the product. So wood wick, hand poured, all natural soy wax, and then a website link. And then you can see over here, they've got the kind of same thing on the candle as on the box, but I'll actually be modeling this one as I think it's nicer having some variety from candle to box. So we can go back here, get our logo, make the logo bigger on the box. Now again, you can change the perspective and try and make it all fit the box. But for example, I'm just going to put it as quite simple. We're going to have Midnight Whispers on the box. We're then going to have some benefit points. Wood wick, all natural soy wax, hand poured. What else do they have? Yep, that's simple. Hand poured with love. So we chuck it there on the box as an indicator, and then we can have our website, which could be midnightwhispers.com. Yeah, so imagine it was just like that. There you go, very basic version of how it could look, but a supplier should be able to understand. So we would kind of want to put it up like that, probably. Put our flavor on this. You guys can play around with it and get it looking good. Looks pretty arse right now, to be honest with you, but I'm just trying to get through it with speed in this video. This is how quick you can actually bring products to market when you know what you're doing, and you can just get this stuff done and then you can refine it from there afterwards. Now, if you guys wanted to add an extra kind of cool element, we could make some of this like that reflective silver color on the products as well. So let's say that we want our logos to be silver and like holographic and really cool on the packaging and actually stand out and be reflective, you know, that metallic look. We're going to go to gradient ramp and we're going to simply create an input and an output over here and then make a kind of silvery gray texture. And then when we actually speak to our supplier, we'll just specify as well. And we can do that by making like a supplier information kit that kind of looks something like this. Or we can draw like a line towards this and that. And then simply indicate silver text, shiny, literally that simple. And then we'll just make this green as well. So now the supplier will understand, you know, the visual effects of your mock-up so that everyone's on the same page, right? Now, obviously, this isn't a Woodwick mock-up, so we could use Photoshop's generative AI fill to turn this into a Woodwick as well if we wanted to go about doing that. Otherwise, we could just have the strings. But yeah, just like that, guys, we've got a really cool looking product image that a supplier would be able to understand what we want, right? So all we would do is export this image and then provide this to our suppliers, and they'll be able to create this product and make it a reality. So right then and there, we've now got a good visual representation of our product. Now what we could do, which is pretty cool, is we can take this and get AI to understand this and try and create some other versions of this image as well. And I'll show you how to do that right now. So I'm simply exporting this image ready to go as well. And then I'll show you how to create other mock-ups of stuff like this. So now that I've exported that image, I've gone back into Discord, which is Midjourney, the AI, right? Generative image AI. I'm going to go describe, which allows you to actually import images and the AI will tell you what it thinks it sees, right? So I'm going to drag this in and it's going to describe the image for us. It'll probably say something like black candle product photo, right? Just like that, we've now got a bunch of kind of ideas down here. So we can try and take this and actually ask the AI to generate a different mock-up for us as well. Let's take this down here and test this out. So I'm going to go imagine black candle with a black box next to it in the style of romantic moonlit seascapes, very dark and bright contrasting monochromatic colors, ambient occlusion, candid moments, light red and dark emerald, no, sandalwood. Then we'll do like luxury advertisement for candle, AR 9:16. Now we'll try and see what we can do with this AI image as well. Let's see what it comes up with. So check this out. As you can see, the AI has actually pulled together some kind of images and mock-ups for us just like this. Ready? So I'm going to click open in browser and it will open up a larger group of images. So we can see the type of cool designs it's giving us here that we can then use. Now, I really like the one on the bottom right down here. It kind of looks like our exact kind of candle and the box as well. And it's got this really nice aesthetic to it. And it looks like almost it's set up in a river, like a nighttime stream of like, you know, molten lava at nighttime. This one's really nice as well. It's like a liquid with the candle going on it. This one's really cool as well. Just really, really nice product images right here, right? So what we can do, and this one's pretty cool too. So what we could do is we can actually take all of these images and use these to create high resolution mock-ups and brand and lifestyle images for our Midnight Whispers candle brand. And look how cool these would all look on an Instagram feed or on a website. Now, the problem is they're not super high resolution, but remember what we did earlier, using Nightmare AI, we were actually able to upscale these images. So I'm going to go back into Discord. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to click U1, U2, U3, U4. This is going to give us the higher resolution images of all four of these, and then we're going to make them even higher resolution to make further edits to them as well. So just like that, we're getting all of these images ready to go. We can download these, and then we can use Nightmare AI to actually upscale these images as well, which I'll be doing in a second too. So you simply right click, save the image, and get it into your downloads folder. So going back over to Nightmare AI right now, I'm going to drag in one of these photos as an example. I'm just going to upscale it by 200%, just for example here. I'm going to click run, and we're now going to get a high resolution copy of this lifestyle image here. And again, no one else, no other candle brand has this exact image for their business, which is a massive advantage. It gives us unique content. Now, typically before this stuff existed, you would have to go to a 3D designer or animator, product, model creator, and you would have to pay them thousands of dollars to get something of this quality with your products and brand and the lighting and everything. Whereas now you can do it for free virtually, right? Look at that, high resolutions, just like that. We're going to download the image again. That's now in our downloads. We can go back into Photoshop. We can drag this file into Photoshop. And then we can take this ad ready to go and we can actually start putting our own branding on it as well. So again, this would take longer, and I could make a separate, more detailed video if you guys want about how to actually put your branding on these types of photos and make it look perfect. But for now, I'm just going to go and show you the rough gist of it as well. So again, what's cool is that in this mock-up, they've actually got these little logos, not logos, the stickers on them as well. So if we wanted to, we could simply remove the text from within the sticker and then still wrap our text on top of these stickers, and it looks very, very nice already. Otherwise, we could get rid of the whole label and put our stuff on it. So I'm going to do that just for the purposes of this. So I'm going to highlight that and say remove label and the text, generate, and now we're going to be able to get a blank candle again for us to place our branding on top of too. Boom, just like that, we've now got no label on the candle. We're going to go over to the next one and remove the label and text. Just like that, and then we've got a perfect on-brand Midnight Whispers themed black candle mock-up photo ready to go, right? Just like that, easy as that. So now we can even do other stuff like adding in additional things to this scene if we wanted to as well. Anyway, that's good. So I'm going to simply go and export this image, put it back into After Effects, and just throw some logos on it real quick as an example. So we've just dragged it back in here. We've now got this cool image. We just need to put our logo and branding on it. So again, just as an example, I'm going to go select that, and this. Copy it, paste it over in here. We've then got this, amalgamation of stuff. I'm just going to make a new null object, parent all of this stuff to the null object, and then we can move the null object and everything moves in synchrony. We can then chuck this on the candle. Boom, just like that, right? Add it on top. Now we can do the same thing with this information over here on the box. We'll simply hold Shift, click on everything we want to take over, copy it, paste it over here. We'll make sure all the rotations are set back to 0. Drag it all over here. Then we'll simply just adjust it to fit the mock-up. What I'll do is I'm going to grab all of these pieces and then I'll align them in the selection, and I'll create a new null object again, tie all of these things to this null object, which is basically a controlling object for those who aren't in After Effects. I'll drag it over here. So that when we want to move all of them, we can just move the null object and it covers all of these, right? This isn't an After Effects tutorial. This is just how we can build a brand quickly tutorial. So if you guys want more in-depth stuff on actually doing the sweaty side of things in After Effects, let me know. I can do that. But yeah, just like that, boom, look. We've now got, from this video, we started off without any idea. We just figured we'd start selling some kind of candles. And now we've got this beautiful high-end brand with its own very unique and exciting and enticing and mysterious and luxury visual branding that's ready to go out there and start selling. People would buy this just based on this if this was an ad, right? And you can make this an ad simply by making this ready for ad format. We can change the size to be like a 4:5 ratio, which would show up on social media feeds. Make it fit the page, put it there. Take our logo file, make it up on the banner here so that we're building brand reputation as well. And now we could think of like a phrase or something to put down there too. We'll put our website in there too. Take this. We need to think of a tagline now. So the ad's coming together, all right? Now we can ask AI for a tagline for our brand. Go back to our name ideas. For our candle brand Midnight Whispers, think of 10 potential brand taglines for our ad. Now we'll get a bunch of suggestions and we can use these as well. Now make them more appealing for a candle brand, as we want to ignite the senses and give aroma, pleasure, etc. But word it properly. 10 alt tagline ideas. A symphony of scents for the sophisticated soul. Look at that. Now all we do is grab a new text layer, chuck it in there, drag this text layer down, line that up, go back to the character window, change that to italic. Just like that, guys, you can see we've got a brand ready to go, just like that. In fact, if you wanted to do a little bit like, no, you know what? I'm going to stick with this for this video. If you guys want more videos of going more in depth on everything, make sure you let me know. So as you can see, I'll export this and show you what we've done today. So guys, as you guys can see, this is what we've been able to create in today's lesson. We went from having no idea, followed this simple step process down here using AI and some simple editing software, and we were able to kind of find an original kind of candle that we wanted to sell, that all black kind of styled for men mysterious candle. We're able to go out there and understand the product. We were then able to go out there and define the target market, who was going to buy this. We were then able to find a supplier, determine the pricing and the profitability, whether it was in fact a viable business. We looked at Glasshouse Candles, which is a massive business. We looked at how to create the brand name using AI and refining it and the decision-making process through that. We looked at the product name and making a description using AI ready to add to a website. We looked at logo design using image editing tools and AI, creating a product mock-up, which we could then send to suppliers and make them actually create a real product from it. We didn't cover website, but a lot of this stuff will come in handy for the website. And we covered how to create product images and lifestyle brand images using AI, which is really, really cool. So we went from having nothing to creating this cool brand, Midnight Whispers, and this was the final thing that we were able to create together over the course of this video. So if you guys like this and you want to see more about how we could make these into actual ads, and you want me to write Facebook ads and Instagram ads for these visuals, and even turn some of these into videos, which would be really cool, let me know in the comments down below and I'll make more of these. Otherwise, I won't make more of these. I'm doing this for free as I want to help you guys out. I used to sell a program. I might start selling a program again soon, who knows, where we go in depth onto everything and it's more structured. This is just a freestyle of kind of just messing around, and hopefully you guys like kind of watching this raw style video. But yeah, if you are interested in stuff like this, let me know, because look how cool we are able to, go out there and make a brand that looks legit and stacks up against those Glasshouse Candles kind of shots over here, right? Look at this. It stacks up. It's awesome. And we were able to do this together thanks to technology. Like back in the day when I got started in e-commerce in 2016, I had to do all of this manually, like from scratch without any kind of assistance. And I was able to generate millions of dollars online as a result of just putting in the hard work when no one else had the opportunity to do so, because I had to figure it all out the hard way. Whereas you guys have all of these amazing tools. So you've got no excuses. There's every opportunity at your fingertips right now to start making serious money online. So you've got to reach out and really take action and make the most of it. So hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment below. Let me know any other video ideas that you want me to do. I'll do them. And take care, guys. All the best, and make 2024 your year. Now guys, I hope you had an amazing time watching this video and you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed creating it for you guys. I've actually got something really exciting that I'd love to share with you. This is my ultimate guide version 3 on finding the perfect winning product for your new e-commerce business. So this is the ultimate guide. As you can see, it's jam-packed with content from A to Z when it comes to finding and identifying profitable products to sell on an e-commerce business. This is all my experience since 2016 making a full-time income selling online, condensed into a book that shows you exactly how to go out there and identify winning products, trends, and everything that you need. Again, the results speak for themselves. I've helped thousands of people all over the world make full-time money online thanks to this e-commerce business model, and it all starts in the product as we saw today. So if you guys want, I've got a private link. There's still a few copies left left in hard copy, and there's some PDF copies that I'll be willing to send out as well. So all you need to do is head down in the description. There'll be a link to this page here. You simply select which one you want. Do you want the PDF copy? Do you want the physical copy shipped to you? And again, this is not just some crappy little book. This is a full A4 page size book with over 100 pages jam-packed of information, charts, explanations, knowledge, everything that I've used to make millions of dollars online since 2016. It's all packed into the product guide, okay? So if you guys want it, make sure to go ahead and grab it down below in the description before it sells out and you're no longer able to get your hands on this bad boy. So it comes in a beautiful black book, as you can see. There's also a limited bundle available as well, which includes the PDF file. It includes the hard copy book sent to your door so you can have it on your desk as well. It includes all of my Chat GPT prompts for running my business and getting things set up, including a custom Shopify theme. So this is a massive bundle on sale. So if you guys want it, you know, it's virtually free, even a few $100 for this entire bundle where you get all of that. You know, you're not going to find that level of value anywhere else, and it's all plug and play ready to go. So there'll be a few of those available in the description as well. Make sure you grab the bundle or the physical copy or the PDF copy before they sell out. Take care, guys. Appreciate you. Make sure you follow me on Instagram as well at Eli Dangerfield, and I'll post more value there. So take care, guys. And until next time, good luck and see you at the top. Cheers.